Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome back to 1 Year 365. And today we will discuss about Dragon Dance. This is part 5 out of 7 part of the Chinese culture mini series. I doubt that I will finish this entire thing in one day. In my recording. Hopefully, I am finishing that. So yeah, I'm going to make this one quick. Maybe I will finish this before 5 p.m. or something. So yeah. Um, Anyway, we'll continue. This one is Dragon Dance, and as you can see, not really see. There's no picture just yet. Dragon Dance is a form of traditional dance and performance in Chinese culture. Like the lion dance, it is most often seen in festive celebrations. The dance is performed by a team of experienced dancers who manipulate a long flexible giant puppet of a dragon using poles positioned at regular intervals along the length of the dragon. The dance theme simulates the imagined movement of this river spirit in a sinuous, undulating manner. Yeah. Okay, this one's the picture. As you can see, this looks like your, average dragon, right? There is also the counterpart. This is called Lion Dance, but I'm going to discuss about Dragon Dance just because it's dragon. Like everyone loves dragon, so at least there's that. Mm, okay. Um, the dragon dance is often performed during Chinese New Year. Chinese dragon are symbol of Chinese culture and they are believed to bring good luck to people. Therefore, the longer the dragon is in the dance, the more luck it will bring to the community. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, like in my areas, there's always been this one, except for 2020, I think, and 2021 because the pandemic, the COVID. So it's not there. It's like temporarily shut off. So yeah, hopefully I can find this one again, like this year. So yeah, there's that. Um, okay. The dragons are believed to possess qualities that include great power, dignity, fertility, wisdom, and auspiciousness. Uh, the appearance of a dragon is both fearsome and bold, but it has a benevolent disposition, and it was an emblem to represent imperial authority. Yeah, the to symbolize power, I think. The movements in a performance traditionally symbolize the yeah, like literally what I said, symbolize the power and dignity of the dragon, right? History, okay. Han Dynasty stone relief engraving showing a form of dragon dance. Interesting. During the Han Dynasty, so this is just the history. I might actually um, skip this and just glance through because again I kind of want to finish this quickly so that I can finish the entire series in this day. I only have time until 5:30, so yeah. And the last part will take about 20 minutes, I think, because I'm actually going to talk about the tale of the zodiac sign. So which will be interesting. So wait for that, right? Stay tuned for that. 2 days from now. Um, okay, dragon structure. Okay, here we go. The head of San Long in Bendigo, Australia. Ah, interesting. Yeah, like there is the person over here. I think this one is the lead. Usually, like the lead dancer is at the front. Um, usually the dance is that when the first person jumps, the second person ducks, and then the third one also like a raise up as well or stand, so that there's this the zigzag pattern. You know what I mean? Like there's up down up down up down, just like dragon in general, right? And then they dance. Usually they dance in like on top of pole, like yeah, it's like acrobatic as well, like they literally dance on top of pole. But sometimes, like if this is like this, usually this is the one that will visit from house to house or your locals pretty much. So there's no poles because again there's yeah, the pole one though. uh I think the pole one is kinda interesting and a little bit scary as well, because sometimes the poles are kind of high, like it can reach up to 2 meters as well, like high in the mid-air, meaning that things can happen, right? But usually they are all professionals, so I actually personally never saw them like having accidents those, because again, like they actually train for that, so there's that. um, Anyway, there's also the version in line like this one, where they just like yeah, they will dance in circle. Sometimes the head will be like crossing through in between this one. So well, is that possible? No, I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, maybe like just spiraling around, right? Just spiraling around and stuff like that. So yeah. And then if you want to donate stuff, usually you put that in the mouth, like I said, in the red envelope part. You put your money inside the red envelope, and then you just put that in the mouth, and then the person will grab that and then put into the a storage inside pretty much. The dragon is a long serpentine body formed of a number of sections on poles with a dragon head and tail. Yeah, it also you can also use poles as well, meaning that you stand and then you carry a pole, and then the pole will like, yeah, like this one, it will pull this one up, so it doesn't necessarily make you have to jump or something like that. You can just raise your pole up, and then the part will go up, right? And then if you want the part to go down, then you raise down, I mean you yeah, you raise down your pole. So yeah, at least there's that. uh, let's see here. With a dragon head and a tail. The dragon is assembled by joining the series of hoops on each section and attaching the ornamental head and tail pieces at the end. Traditionally, dragons were constructed of wood with bamboo hoops on the inside and covered with a rich fabric. However, in the modern era, lighter materials such as aluminum and plastics have replaced the wood and heavy material. Okay. Dragons can range in length from as little as 2 meters, operated by two people for small displays, around 25 to 35 meter for the more acrobatic. Uh, okay, uh, models up to 50 to 70 meters. Yeah, because like again, like it's dragon, like literally the mighty dragon. They have long body, right? So yeah, there's that. A small organization cannot afford to run a very long dragon because it requires considerable human power, great expense, and special skill. So yeah, here we go. This is the pole that I was referring to, right? If you want to raise the body, you raise the pole. But if you want to make it low, then you just don't raise the pole. So it's like that. As you can see, there's this zigzag pattern, right? There's up down and stuff like that. um, okay. The normal length and size of the body recommended for the dragon is 34 meters. Okay, and it's divided into 9 major sections. I think I know why 9, because previously we talked about how 9 is actually the like considered as lucky number. So yeah, that's that. Let's see again. Hmm, so this is just the structure of the dragon. The costume, right? And then the performance. Okay. Oh yeah, this one's interesting. Like this thing where they when they spiral this thing. This is actually quite interesting as well. Yeah. It makes it so that they are like spiraling as well. This is kind of interesting. This one, members of the Chinese Youth Society of Melbourne performing for Chinese New Year at Crown Casino demonstrate a basic corkscrew routine. Yeah, the corkscrew one. This one's kind of like one of my favorite move as well, because like you can kind of see that the dragon is actually spiraling around, which is always great. The dragon dance is performed by a skilled team whose job is to bring the motionless puppet body to life. Okay, so this is the performer pretty much. The correct combination and proper timing of the different part of the dragon are very important to make a successful dance. Yeah, like I said, there is the up, down, or maybe this one, the corkscrew. You need to, yeah, like this one, the pole is over here. This one, the pole is at down, ready to rise up, and then this one will swirling to the right, and and the behind is following. So it requires coordination as well. So it's not it seems simple, but it's not. Keep in mind that if it's like this as well, also, yeah, in general, like this one, you cannot really see the one that is up, in front of you or behind of you. You can only see the one that is across, right? So you kind of need to make another way to what is it, like coordination between the one in front of you and the one behind you, so that it doesn't make it weird or awkward. So yeah. mm, let's see here. Fire Dragon Dance. This sounds interesting because there is fire. To make it more interesting, but also like it's kind of makes sense as well because dragon, they breathe fire. So yeah, at least there's that. Um, let's see here. A double dragon dance at Chongqing, China in September 2002 during a week-long celebration of China's National Day. Okay, excuse me, I need to blow my nose because it's super dusty here, and I cannot really stand my nose being itchy and running. So yeah. Okay, let's continue. There is also competition. Okay. Outside China. Okay. Dragon Dance of Sensoji. Okay. This is probably in Japan, I think. Yeah, this one in Japan. Snake Dance. Okay. Okay. In Vietnam, the dragon dance may be performed during that. The Vietnamese New Year. Okay. In Indonesia, the dragon dance called as Liang Liang. Okay. Or it's called Barongsai as well. By the way, so yeah, just for another knowledge there. In literature, okay, and yeah, I think that will be it for this one. Okay, this one is kind of short. Under 15 minutes, always nice, so that I have time for the next one. But yeah, you will see this, well, you would have seen this by now, because yesterday was the New Year's, and there's like performance, but sometimes they do this for like the next 7 days, I think, like at least in my area, right? They don't always appear in the actual day of the um, what is it called, the New Year's, because, well, obviously, this performer usually they will perform around the temple or the, what is it, like the religious house of their religion, right? And they will perform there, and the next day they have scheduled to visit another place. So yeah, there's that. And because there's not really a lot of group that actually do, or like do this performance, meaning that there's only a limited amount of performance that will perform in so many places, but they can only do so many times in one day, right? So they usually extend this to, like a, maybe they will visit your place in like tomorrow or today, or like a few days from now even. So yeah, it depends on their schedule pretty much, because again, there's not really a lot of group that actually perform this performance. So there's that. But yeah, anyway, I think that'll be it for this one. I will just enjoy it. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion. I think tomorrow will be the I forgot. Yeah, I think tomorrow will be the feng shui, I think. But yeah, until then, see ya.